So who was your first crush then? Any teacher? Any particular teacher?
Yeah, one teacher was there. So she was my computer science teacher. I had joined one.
Not your English teacher.
No, English teacher was very strict. Because of her, I learned coding.
Really? I thought
And I
you'd
was like,
say
this
you're
is
talking
fun.
to all of the lovely ladies in the office and everything or something like that.
No, I was not doing that. I was very professional. So yeah, that's how I entered Vedantu the first time.
Yeah. So, Ignite, first
First time.
You
Yes.
said first time.
Yes, I did say first time.
So, what was, I think you
Yeah, for
need
6
to explain
months.
that. So, one of our students has also noticed that you're driving a BMW these days.
BMW.
Yeah. So, we have a comment that says that the student has seen the BMW.
Oh, is it?
So,
So actually what happened is, I think...
oh, so there's a very special question that I want to ask you. And I've seen that most people in Vedantu also call you this, and some of the students also know you by this name. What's the secret behind the term Captain Shriers?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Teachers' Day is usually about speeches, about flowers, about saying thank you to your teachers. But this time, we are flipping the script. Welcome to Master Teachers Out of Syllabus, the podcast where your favorite master teachers will step out of their classrooms and into this hot seat. We'll go unfiltered. We'll dig into their school days, their student journeys, their funniest fails, their quirks, and, of course, the moments that made them who they are. It'll be fun, it'll be candid, and it's completely out of syllabus. So get ready to meet the masters that you thought you knew, but in a way that you've never thought of before. And to hear their incredible journeys finally brought to you. From beige and brown to orange and black, this teacher has had quite the journey. Can you guys guess which teacher it is? I'll promise, and I'm telling you this is my word. If you guys guess it correctly, I'll give you this teacher's number. And if you did guess it correctly, yes, it's Shreyas sir. Hello sir, welcome to the podcast.
Hello. I like that introduction, beige to brown, orange to black. I'm not sure how many of them are going to really get it.
I don't know how many people will get it. But guys, you should. I think it's quite the scandal that we have here.
Scandal, quite. Crazy.
Right, sir. So, sir, you joined us in 2020, right?
Right. I joined in 2020, just during COVID. Just when COVID was about to hit, and I had joined the office, and the first 1 week was so amazing. Like I remember when
because you didn't do anything.
Yeah, obviously. The first month is just going to go in training, and you're going through some documents, and you're going to meet people, and you're just enjoying the food. You're talking to all the teammates and all of that.
I thought you'd say you're talking to all of the lovely ladies in the office and everything or something like that.
No, I was not doing that. I was very professional. Okay. So I was very fascinated with the food and everything, and unfortunately COVID hit.
Yeah.
So that was sad, but the life changed after that, like, because, I was in offline and I was never expecting things to go this way up north, especially after COVID. And it was not something which I did because the online education was picking up
booming,
after booming. I had no clue. I was just convinced because of the way AP sir spoke, and AP sir is a very good convincer.
Yeah, I agree, totally.
So even if something is failing or sinking, he will convince you that it's going to rise from...
I think that's his superpower. He'll convince everybody that it's going to happen, it's going to, work.
So yeah, that's how I entered Vedantu the first time.
Yeah. So, Ignite, first time. You said first time.
Yes, I did say first time.
So what was, I think you
for
need
6
to explain
months,
that.
See, like kids get distracted, right? So we teachers too get distracted.
Okay.
And you can say it was like a self-discovery journey and some talent hunting, which we did. And I won't
so
talk
you
much.
got talent here?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I didn't get. Talent came. I didn't do anything, sorry.
Okay. So, cool. Done. So, but what was it about Vedantu that got you here again and again? And so you teach physics, right?
Again and again, that's all. Two
again
against.
And again, two times. Okay, got it. So, but what was it about Vedantu that got you here?
Yeah, so basically what I saw was when I was teaching offline, I used to get all that love from all the kids, like 60 kids, 100 kids, 200 kids maximum. No matter what I do, I can't cross 500 or maybe 1000.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's limited to that city. That city, maybe how many centers you will travel? You'll travel 5, 10 maximum centers, that's it. what fascinated me was, you can really touch upon thousands and lakhs of kids. And now is the age. Maybe eventually you will just settle down, after you're retired in maybe one city or in one room and teaching 50 kids. That's different
Yeah,
story. But
yeah.
now, at this point of time, I love teaching and I love touching millions and millions of lives. And that's what
I think that's the power of online education, right? That you can teach so many people and have such a great impact upon so many people and not even know that you're doing it.
Yeah.
Just from your own room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so true. And in fact, I remember when I was having the conversation with Vedantu team, that time there was so much to and fro. Like my friends were telling, why are you going to go online? Then these people were telling, no, listen, this is what is happening. They used to show me the testimonials, which was coming from Odisha to Kashmir to Kanyakumari. And then everybody was like, no, man, like, see, if you go and teach online, then whatever your secret recipe is, it will be leaked out. So that is the mindset which people have. Okay, whatever you're going to teach.
So like, that teaching bit ki teachers have that thing where they teach in a specific tips and tricks types of
So
way.
all your tricks will get leaked out.
Yeah.
So that is the typical mindset which the offline teachers or the offline industry has.
Okay.
But there is nothing secret really. And you keep on discovering so many tips and tricks. Like till date, I think there is so much more to learn. I mean, like that was a stupid, silly reason which we used to give ourselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a tug of war and finally I came out of it.
Okay, cool. So that's what you do currently though. Yeah. But what about when you first started? How was it? How was your career trajectory? And the most important part, what was your first salary?
If you ask my first salary, then I have to ask your age.
I think let's skip that question. Let's skip that question then. No, but I do have a picture.
But I'll tell you one thing though. There is a very interesting story about my first salary.
Okay.
So I think I had got a backlog in my engineering.
Okay.
So because of which I was not allowed to sit for the placement. Until you clear the backlog, obviously you can't sit. So that was just after the third year. So obviously I was going to clear the backlog, but the companies are going to come in.
Yeah.
And what if I lose out on the best of the best companies?
Yeah.
And then I'm preparing for the exam during the summers. Companies are coming in. All my friends are getting placed. And there is this bunch of hippies or whatever you want to call them, the cool dudes who are sitting and writing the exams.
And you are one of them.
I am one of them, yeah. So we are preparing for the backlog exams and most of my friends are getting placed like in all the big names that you can think of.
Yeah.
So which company is left after, you get your results? It's like those random bulk hiring. Yeah. They load you into the truck, 300, 400 people and they take you. So I got hired into one of them.
Yeah.
And then suddenly from nowhere, I don't know how it all fell into the place. I did my research internship in IIT Bombay.
Okay.
Right. And I was working on a particular product, on a particular technology. And that same US-based company decided that they want to start hiring from NITs and IITs.
Okay.
And it so happened that exactly the same company first time came to my campus.
Oh, okay.
And the moment they came, it was like a dream job because they were offering really well. It was like a dream job. Us zamane mein, I will tell you, close to around 8 to 10 lakhs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
so, and what does us zamana mean? So?
Us zamana is like
how
2008, 2009.
This?
This is like almost 18 years, 17 years back. Yeah.
Okay.
That time it was considered really good. And everybody was like, nobody is going to get placed because they barely take 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
And they got to know that I have already worked on their technologies and everything. And usually they barely recruit 1 person. But that time they recruited 3 because they found really good candidates and I was one among them.
That's
and I
amazing.
got the highest paid package out there that time.
Out of the 3 people that...
Not out of the 3. We all 3 got the best.
Yeah.
Out of all the teams.
Oh, like, all of the students
all
that
were
were there?
All of the students out there.
Okay. That's
Although
amazing.
we were the last to get placed.
Yeah.
But the best came at the last.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. I actually do not know anything about this. Yeah. So that's cool. But I do have a picture that I want to show you. And
damn.
I want to see your reaction to this, sir. Because I remember that you will remember this.
Oh, yes. This is me working at my desk job. That's my first job. This is where I got placed.
This is the placement job, right?
Yeah, correct.
So I have this picture and
Damn.
you're looking very serious here. And I can see that you're trying to, be there with the big boys, wearing the corporate shirts and pants.
With the Cisco phones
With
and
the Cisco phones.
all other stuff. Oh my God, it was crazy.
Yeah.
We used to handle like close to 40 calls or 30 calls per day, apart from doing all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
So, sir, you told us your first salary. You want to tell us your current salary also now?
You really want me to ask your age now?
No, sir, I'm not asking for myself. I'm asking because one of our students has also noticed that you're driving a BMW these days.
BMW?
Yeah.
Really?
We actually have a comment.
I wish.
We actually have a comment. I'll
Yeah.
show you the comment as well.
I think I read that somewhere. And one of the YouTube channels, I think students have posted.
Yeah. So we have a comment that says that the student has seen the BMW.
Oh, is it?
So,
So actually what happened is, I think somebody had parked their BMW and I really loved the color. I was taking a photo. I asked my friend and I think some students saw me posing and he went and thought that it is my BMW. I would love him to think like that.
that's great.
Yeah.
So, but now that we have like some of these comments and questions from the student, let me ask you some other questions as well that we got. So, sir, one of the students really want to know that what was the reason that you got scolded from your teachers back in your school days?
Oh,
What was
for
the
laughing and commenting
Really?
like crazy.
You?
That's what kids do these days on YouTube, right? Or even in online class or even in offline. So in offline, it is a little bit strict because you can get caught easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to love commenting on anything.
So that was the reason that you got scolded.
Always.
And what about when you joined a corporate world? Did you ever get scolded here? By AP,
Scolded?
Vamsi Pulkit?
No, nobody scolds as such. They just playfully, roast you. Just like
No,
it
I
happened.
feel like they do scold, like when AP sir especially has that aura,
No, but
the
AP
teacher.
sir is very good with teachers. That is always
I feel like a student in front of him, I feel. So, but another question that we got is, like, how to improve scores in exam? What are some tips? You were mentioning about tips and tricks, right? So, some tips about this then for that student.
There is only one tip, bro. Just study. That's all. Problem is, our generation does not have that, that focus, that attention span for more than 6 seconds or 10 seconds.
I think it's the reels that are doing it. We are doom scrolling too much.
Exactly. I have to think, what should I do in the first 6 seconds of my video so that the kids don't go away. Now, I'm not really sure what else I should do.
So that's called a CTA. Just that sir does. It's a hook that he does.
So that's why I do this. Or sometimes I think I have to do some funny thing so that kids will stay back. But yeah, that's a whole different ballgame altogether.
No, but but I remember like when it was my 12th boards and we had a physics exam. I used to be so bad at physics. I remember I was 4 days before the exam. I used to stay up every night and I used to study and I was just learning by rote method and I was just learning all of the theorems and no questions, no solutions, nothing, just learning the theorems. And that's how I passed in physics. That's the only reason I passed.
That's how I think majority of the people pass, in physics. And I was the one like that in biology for my 10th.
Really?
Yeah, I just couldn't understand head and tail. And I had this hemophobia. You're scared about blood. Like the thought of blood or even seeing blood.
Okay.
Yeah, you will start feeling very weird and dizzy.
Okay.
So our teacher was explaining heart and was explaining the blood vessels and God knows what. One of the most important, I think, topics.
I think circulation.
Circulatory system or heart or something. I fainted in the class.
While he was talking about blood?
She was talking about blood.
Oh, she was talking about blood.
I fainted. I'm like, I can't listen to this anymore. That's it. I had left that topic as an option. Until date, I don't know how that thing works.
I think Gopika ma'am and Baswa sir will teach you. I think you should take their
there's
classes.
A very funny incident what I did in DNA batch. The batch where I'm teaching, I once drew a heart with 3 chambers. And the kids were like, sir, heart has 4 chambers. I was like, bro, listen. Have you seen Ashoka Stambh? that has 3 lions, right? The one lion is hidden. It's not seen. So that one chamber is hidden.
Okay. And sir, so there's a student that wants to meet you. I think she mentioned that she is based out of Pune.
Oh, is
So
it?
are you
Okay.
visiting Pune?
I keep visiting Pune, but that is for personal reasons.
Okay.
But if you want to meet me as a student teacher, then I think we have, not just Pune, anywhere. In fact, be it Chennai or Hyderabad, actually we are traveling. We are making travel plans on
Okay.
4th, 5th, 11th and 12th of October,
Right.
2025. And guess what?
What?
Guess what's happening? 4, 5,
Okay,
11 and 12.
I genuinely have no idea what's
Yeah,
happening.
so we're going to meet all the kids out there
Yeah.
in most of the cities.
Okay.
And
So you're going there to meet them, or is there something special that's happening?
there is a very special thing that we are going to give them 2 crore rupees.
You're going to give them 2 crore rupees.
Yeah.
Are you personally going to
No.
carry them?
I'm just going to be the messenger. I'm going to just carry the briefcase with 2 crores and just give it to them. So basically, it's a scholarship test, and there are a
Okay.
lot of prizes to be won.
Okay.
So up to 2 crores worth of prizes and all
So you're
of that.
talking about MV sat here.
MV sat, correct.
Oh, okay. So you're traveling for MV sat
For
here.
2 crores, I have to sell my BMW then, which I don't have.
I think for 2 crores you have to sell like both of your kidneys also along with the BMW. Oh, so there's a very special question that I want to ask you. And I've seen that most people in Vedantu also call you this, and some of the students also know you by this name. What's the secret behind the term Captain Shriers?
Oh my God. Yeah. So what happened is basically I wanted to become a pilot.
Okay.
Yeah, I really love planes and all of that. And I get really fancied. So before joining teaching, I thought of becoming a pilot, but I missed out on that opportunity because of age factor and all of that. So when I started teaching, I used to use all the examples of planes, pilots, aeroplanes, pata nahi, matlab, physics has so much of moving parts and all this dynamics. So I used to give them a lot of examples. So students themselves understood that this teacher, right, he does not want to be a teacher. He wanted to be a pilot.
Okay.
So they only started calling me captain.
So your students give you the name Captain Shriers.
It's not by me. So they felt that urge. Ki Shreyas sir always wanted to be somebody who is flying in the air. He's not limited to the ground and stuff. So that's how I got that name.
So if you remember, even when we first met, I asked you this question. So why is your name Captain Shriers?
Shreyas, correct.
So, right. Because I've seen a lot of people in the company call you that, and everybody is just referring to you by this name.
But it's a very risky name. So what happened, very funny incident, I had gone to some school visit with, our offline team. And we were discussing some integrated programs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the principal of the school is a colonel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this dude, our manager, who is taking care of the offline, he introduces me, sir, you are a colonel, he's our Captain Shriers. I was like, bro, I'm a fake Captain Shriers. You cannot say that to a colonel. And then he's asking me my division, where did you serve?
Oh God.
I was like, no, I think you heard it wrong. I'm not Captain Shriers, I'm Shreyas. Just Shreyas, Professor Shreyas.
So did you not tell him that it's like a nickname given by the students or
He
something?
just got carried away. I mean, that's how these people are, like they don't think, just spoke his Captain Shriers. And like, dude, he's a colonel. Maybe he has a gun, he's just going to shoot me for faking.
He's going to court-martial you, sir.
Yeah.
So, and one last question, very major question that I also want to know. How many marks did you score in physics in 10th and 12th?
Damn. Physics. So we didn't have physics separately in 10th, it was science.
So how long ago was this? How long
I am
ago
very
are you
old. Look at
talking
me, I'm wearing formals and everybody is wearing like Gen Z clothes out here.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically I think it was science and I had got decent score, almost full. I think it was 150 marks ka paper in 10th.
Okay.
It was around 145 plus.
So you were a topper.
No.
Then?
There are other subjects, no?
Oh.
Where I didn't perform well, like English and Marathi and God knows what and all. So those subjects obviously pulled me down. But science subjects was pretty good. In 12th also, it was about 90, 95 only.
So,
For physics, but not for others.
So you have a lot of memories, I feel, with the relation to science, and this maybe that's why you like physics that much.
Yeah.
That's
Even
why you
in the
teach
JEE
physics.
advanced paper,
Yeah.
I almost secured full marks only in the physics part. Chemistry is what pulled me down. So
That's
else
interesting.
I would have got a very good seat. Yeah. So I had gone for the counseling in IIT But my rank was not that great. I was getting something and all like petrochemical and pata nahi kya kya. So
Okay.
I was like, no, I'm not going to do petrochemical or textile.
Okay.
That's not my cup of tea.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I will do mechanical in NIT Nagpur.
So when you were in college, did you have a girlfriend? Did you make any girlfriends? What was
Does
that
half
like?
girlfriends count?
Sir, we can't say all of this on a channel, sir. This is students here.
So one-way girlfriends, so many I had.
What does one-way girlfriend mean? I'm sorry.
Where you know that you like the girl, but the girl doesn't know.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, like, when did you start though? Like, this one-way affair?
I think from school only. That's how it starts.
From school, like
Yeah.
when you were in.
Ninth, I think.
So, who was your first crush then? Any teacher? Any particular
Teachers were-
teacher?
yeah, one teacher was there. So she was my computer science teacher. I had joined one.
Not your English teacher.
No, English teacher was very strict.
Oh,
Very strict.
okay.
Oh my God, yeah. No,
So, your computer science teacher then?
a computer science teacher. Because of her, I learned coding.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, because of that particular teacher?
Yeah, I mean, I was not understanding head and tail of coding, like something class, object, pata nahi kya kya. So I learned coding because of her, you can say.
And what about now? What's going on in life, if you want to tell us?
It's going on. It's going on, but nothing in particular.
So you don't want to share with us? That's what you're saying?
Nothing like that, but maybe I can share if the people are around me, and then I can demonstrate or I can show or I
Okay,
can
guys,
flaunt
I want
whatever.
to take a break, I feel.
Yeah.
This is heading in a direction we don't want to show. So, sir, like, tell us bit more about your school. Like, you told us you were really good at science, but not so much in the other subjects. So, did you take like extra coaching from anywhere, or what was it like? Did you study? Did your
So,
parents
see,
teach
I was
you?
not at all a brilliant student.
Okay.
I was an average student, but I had a lot of dreams and ambitions and everything. Right. So, I remember like every time the worst possible day of my entire year used to be that result day. Because during our times, I don't know how it is now, they used to put the top 3 people of the class on a notice board.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and nothing was online, right? We had to go on a particular day in the month of April
Yeah.
and check our results.
Right.
So I know the moment you enter, the boards are there, and the top 3 names will be there, which my name will never be.
Yeah.
So I just have to walk past by, but still my parents and people will be like, hey, see if your name is there. I'm like, there's no point looking, just like, let's collect our report card and just walk away. I don't want to waste more time out here. Let me go and play or something.
Right.
So yeah, I was a very normal student, but the thing was, I was good at science and, analytical skills and all of that. So that's where, after 10th standard, I realized that. Especially in JE coaching. And until then, I never realized it. And I have that regret often that I should have taken up some kind of a foundation course, like, not per se do JE or NEET coaching, but something which explores what's around you, what tells you, how to think, how to analyze things. So that's what actually a foundation course does.
Yeah.
And that's what I missed out on a lot. Yeah. So then after that, I started my JE coaching back in 11th standard, and that's what actually made me explore how I can think, how can visualize like crazy. And I got fantabulous teachers out there, back in the day, considering that coaching was not very prominent. I was in Pune.
Right.
Yeah. So I remember my coaching used to start at 7 o'clock in the morning, wake up straight at 5:40 or 5:30.
Yeah.
Within 10-15 minutes, I'm ready. Out of the house, catch a bus or a train, reach, study, learn, whatever, and come back to the house. And we barely had any attendance because it was more like a dummy school or college.
Okay.
So barely had maintained some 2 or 5% attendance in the college. Whole day sit and study. So, it was that kind of a journey which we had. And it was not because somebody was forcing us. It's because you want to do it. It's because you want to crack IIT, because you suddenly realize what IIT can do to you, what kind of opportunities lie ahead,
So your parents were very supportive of all of this journey, and how was that like?
So we used to feel guilty because when I remember when I attended the seminar, for the coaching, It was very nice. I mean, I got to see the coaching head. He himself was an IITian. And you get super duper impressed because you also want to be like them.
Yeah.
The way they talk, the way they are, right? And then they spoke about the fees. And that time, I think this is back in 2003.
Okay.
The fees was 30,000 rupees. Can you believe that?
30,000 rupees.
30,000
back
rupees.
in 2003.
Back in 2003. This is almost like 22 years back.
Yeah.
So for us, it was a lot. Now, in today's world, it will be like around 3 or 4 lakh rupees, I guess. If you inflate
I
it.
think inflation.
Now the fees have reduced because of online coaching, so it's around 2 lakhs or something in most of the offline, but it was quite a considerable amount. So for me, it was huge. And that added to that mental burden, like, you have to study. What if you are going to waste money? And what if you don't crack? Again, you have to pay fees in the private institute. And, it's a mental toll because we know that our parents are very normal people, they're middle class. We cannot spend so much. And again, I don't want to take a drop. And taking a drop also takes a toll on you.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think for middle class people, the toll is, though not very, I would say, direct, it's not explicit, it is implicit. Like, you have to study.
Yeah, you have to do it.
For your parents, for you, for your better life, you don't want to waste money, you don't want to, waste your time and energy again taking a drop. So that's how it is. But that's what I'm surprised. I paid 30,000 rupees back in the day, 22 years back.
Yeah.
Now I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
Teaching.
Yeah.
I think even better content than what I have studied and giving even better things at, I think, 1/6 the price and just 4,000-5,000 rupees.
Yeah.
And that is, I mean, something which I cannot understand or explain. It's incredible the way, things have changed. Usually the prices
I think
go
it's
up.
very humbling also, the way that things come around and, how life is happening to you that way. I think it's very humbling also, the scale of it when you think about it.
Now, I think every kid out there who is probably like me or a middle class or lower middle class can think without that guilt of, having that burden of, whatever money. They can study and concentrate on what they should actually do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because 4,000-5,000 is not big a deal in today's world.
In today's world, yes.
Yeah. And that is what we do in our prime batches like Sigma and DNA. That's what I'm doing right now. So Sigma is our JE batch,
right,
and DNA is our NEET batch. It's a very affordable batch, and we also give them add-ons like the books and flashcards and God knows, it's I think all over here. Yeah.
That's very interesting. I feel like, having those kind of experiences really helps when you grow up and when you're moving on further in your life, and you have that, in the back of your mind somewhere you have that I had to do it, so maybe I can do something that maybe I can make that impact or create that impact wherein maybe the next student that I teach or someone else in my life would not have to go through that. I think that's really good that you're giving back, I feel, in that way.
Yeah. Who knows that maybe when our students pass out and maybe they become a teacher, it might almost become like free.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
maybe,
of AI and God knows what.
Yeah. So is that how you got into teaching? Is that why you got into teaching, or is there some other reason as well?
Oh, actually, there are coincidences. Plus, there were subtle hints which the universe gave. You can say that.
Okay.
So there was this time in I think 9th or 10th standard where during Teachers' Day, hota hai na, like you have to teach the junior kids.
Yeah.
Did it happen in your school too?
Yeah, it used to happen.
Yeah,
I was really good at English, so I used to be the English teacher.
Oh, you used to be the English teacher. Wow, so cool. So basically, I was not the top 5-10 persons in the classroom, and the subjects and the topics were allocated based on what rank you get in this class.
Oh, at that time it used to be like that?
Yeah. So on the Teachers' Day, the teacher is like, okay, rank 1, okay, what topic and what subject you want to teach. I know, oh my God, I'm somewhere in 10th or 12th in that classroom.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get a subject of my choice. Everybody took off all the nice subjects like maths, science, whatever. What I got? English also was taken.
Okay.
I got history. And that was from 4th standard. I'm like, oh my God.
For 4th standard, you were teaching...
4th or 5th standard.
You were teaching history in 4th standard.
4th or 5th standard.
Okay.
I was like, damn, what should I teach? History, I don't understand history properly. How should I teach? Then I prepared properly for 1-2 days.
Hmm.
And then I went.
Okay.
And I came back. ठीक है, पढ़ाना है, पढ़ाएंगे. Okay, I'll teach and come back.
Hmm.
You won't believe. That day, I think around 40 students were there or 50 students were there in my class. Every student would have gone to some class, taught and come back.
Hmm.
That division which I went and came back, after the lecture was over, in the break, the kids from that class came to my classroom and they said, "Sir, whatever you taught, right?" I was like, "Please tell me." It was good.
Yeah.
I was like, "Sir, it was fabulous. We understood everything."
Oh, wow.
I was like, "What?" I thought I did a bad job out there.
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, sir, you explained it in such a beautiful manner."
Hmm.
I was like shocked. What? A subject which I don't like, history, and don't get fascinated with, I don't score well, and that subject I was able to teach. So that day, I think that was a subtle hint, okay, bro, you can teach whatever it is as long as you put in your effort or you understand or whatever.
As long as you put in your mind to it, if you want to do it, you'll do it that way.
You will do it, yeah. So I understood that teaching ka skill hai, but I never thought that I will be a teacher at that point of time.
Okay. And because that was back in 9th and 10th when you have other aspirations in life and everything, right?
I not thought about it. Yeah. And then what happened is when I left my corporate job, the first job, so I was planning to go abroad that time. So I just wanted some backup ke liye, pocket money. I wanted some job. So I remember when I used to study, there was this amazing teacher. He had opened one institute in Pune. I was like, okay, fine. Just give me some physics ka teaching ka job. I will, work under you. And meanwhile, I want to just prepare for my GRE, GMAT, whatever exams.
Right.
But I don't know what happened with the next 1-2 months. I got so fascinated. I got so involved. I stopped studying for my GRE, GMAT and whatever exams. And I fully got involved into teaching. And that was such a smooth and slow transition. But when it happened, I felt so involved and belonged over here. Yeah. And that's when I was like, maybe I should just, do it. Maybe there was a reason why I took a break and why all these things happened in the first place.
So then you canned your plans to go and you didn't go out.
I stopped everything. Okay. And I just continued with teaching. And I think first year I was not even given a 12th standard batch. I was just given 11th standard batches.
Okay.
Next year I was given 12th standard batch. And that very batch got many IITians.
Oh, so that's like your first cap that you have.
Yeah. So, and in that batch itself, I remember there were many kids from other batches who used to come and sit in the classroom and enjoy. And that fun was amazing. So that's when I realized this is what, teaching is. This is what I get my full satisfaction. So I need to continue with this. To hell with everything else. I'm just doing this. I don't care what others say or, do this corporate job, do that job. I love this. I'm going to do that.
So actually, good that you reminded me. We have this picture here. I think this is from your first institute, right? This is where you're celebrating all Teachers' Day, is it?
I'm not really sure what it was, but...
How long ago was this, sir?
We used to celebrate a lot of things. I remember we used to have like parties, random. Like, sir, we solved so many questions, give us a treat. So every birthday, I think I have treated them with some chips and Coke or something like that.
So my birthday is also coming. So November, I think.
You have to learn physics for that.
November, I accept BMWs and Mercedes as
no
gifts.
issues.
So,
yeah.
No, but it's actually very nice so that you were going to go abroad and then you canned your plans and then you stayed to actually pursue your passion that you found as teaching. So is that what you mean when, we have this slogan in our company, Teachers by Choice. Is that what it means to you?
Very true, actually. Like if I talk about almost all the teachers that I've met, it's not like they are doing it out of desperation or as a last option. Rather, either they found this as a purpose by coincidence or they really wanted to be a teacher. And that is what I think the tagline is all about, teacher by choice.
Yeah.
And like nobody has forced us, nobody is holding a gun at us, or it's not like, oh my God, we have to support a family. Which job can I do? Okay, let me see what our positions are open. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
We all, and most of the teachers out here, like if you talk about, are either from IIT, NIT or some good renowned institutes, after doing MSc, it's not like they were not having options. So that's something which probably should tell our students also, that listen, don't do anything out of force. You should do it out of choice. It's not just becoming a teacher out of choice, but whatever you do, even if you want to become I don't know, it would be as simple as a psychologist. You do it because you want to do it. And when kids ask me, right, sir, ye branch mein is there scope? I tell them ki, how can you ask such a question? Does this branch have scope? If I would have gone and asked somebody, does becoming a teacher have a scope? Do you think anybody would have told me yes? Nobody would have told me yes.
Yeah, that's true. So, I mean, when you think about where you started from in the classroom of 20-25 people and where you are now, where you are behind the camera, but you're reaching so many people, I think your videos go in like lakhs and lakhs of views. You're on so many channels now. I think 4 channels.
4 channels, but mainly now JE and NEET English. Yeah, I'm consolidating.
Consolidating your assets into one place. Yeah, but so many students are now learning from you. So, do you ever wonder, like, does this, like, I mean, if it was me, it would just blow my mind away. But do you ever wonder, like, this transition, have you ever wondered upon it and thought, like, wow, what a journey?
Yeah, retrospectively, if you look at it, it looks scary how I did it. But if you go back in the day when I was in offline, I would never have even thought that I would first of all become an online teacher. Never would have thought that I would become a YouTube teacher. Never would have thought that I would be in so many channels. Or never would have thought that I would be getting so many views and making content like this freely for all the kids and even giving this affordable education. I never would have thought. But that's what it is. Just go with the flow.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing all of that, sir. So we'll move on to the rapid fire round now.
Wait. Before that, I have one interesting thing.
Okay.
So I have this, I think, yes, a childhood picture of yours.
Okay.
Man, really? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Whoa. What's that smile all about?
So,
like,
my left side is my good side. So, I'm
from
standing
that
like
time
that.
Man, I've
I always wanted to be a model, so it's right. I think I'm like 2 years old maybe in that photo.
Wow.
No, not 2, more than that, maybe 2, 3. So,
and is that Hrithik Roshan on the wall? And
I've always been a fan of Hrithik. So even now, I say this to my friends, and guys, if Hrithik Roshan is listening, I say this to you as well. But if he tells me right now that I'll marry you, I'm like,
wow,
let's go. Let's go.
Do you want to show some Hrithik moves out
here? No. No, not at all.
Okay.
I think let's move on. We'll do a rapid fire round, sir.
Okay.
So I'll ask you a few questions and you have to answer very quickly the first thought that comes into your brain.
Okay.
And should we start?
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm all ready. Geared up.
All set?
Yes.
Okay, great. We'll start. So who's the favorite teacher that you have in Vedantu apart from you?
Oh, apart from me, huh? That's very difficult. Damn.
Okay.
Every teacher is good, yeah?
No, sir. You can't avoid this question. You have to say one name.
One name. See, like we have some audience out here and they're all raising hands like they're all favorites. So, see, I won't take anybody from my team because then what will happen is...
Favoritism, sir. Favoritism.
Yeah, then other person will feel bad, okay? So, I will tell AP, sir.
Safe choice. Very nice.
Choice. Very, very safe.
Very safe choice.
It's very diplomatic.
Yeah. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, that would be just to go like 10-15 minutes in the future. That's enough.
Just 10-15 minutes?
Yeah, more than enough.
Why? Why just 10-15 minutes?
It's more than enough to make a lot of money.
Oh, that way. Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's the BMW effect. That's why you're thinking like this. What's a book or movie you would recommend to all the students?
Oh, actually, most of Christopher Nolan movies and, I love...
So, like Interstellar?
Interstellar or even The Batman. Okay. I love such sci-fi movies, a whole genre of those kind of movies because they not only make you visualize stuff, but they also make you feel, what science is and what fiction is, and you truly start believing into all these things. It's possible.
Right.
And I think you need to dream like that to become big.
Interesting. That's very interesting thought. So, what's your pick? Blackboard, smartboard, or AI tutor?
See, we have to adapt. Okay, I cannot say Blackboard because then if I was sticking to Blackboard, then I wouldn't be on a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I'm using smartboard. Maybe in the future, who knows? Maybe the board only will not exist.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I'll be moving things around like Iron Man, and maybe that is the board. So if that is what it is demanded, then so be it. I will use that technology.
I think I look forward to the day where we have holographic boards and you can see and open, parts of the body and you can
Parts of the
explain like
body,
that. It will be more
Yeah.
interesting. So, which student moment has made you feel the most proud? Like, what's that one achievement that a student did that you're like, oh, I'm so proud that he's my student?
Actually, many moments, but couple of moments. Like one of my student went to Shark Tank.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And another moment is where I saw a LinkedIn post, and he has started this AI startup company. It's in Bangalore. He's from IIT, and he's so famous now on LinkedIn. Like,
you want to take any names?
Yeah, Sudarshan Kamath.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a renowned name right now in the industry because the kind of posts he makes and the kind of recruitment that he does. Like, for example, he wanted some software engineer. So our traditional approach is you ask for a CV or something like that, right? He's like, I don't want CV. Just describe in 100 words why you're fit for the job and just comment.
Yeah.
Or DM me. That's it. That's how he recruited.
On his LinkedIn post.
LinkedIn post. And he had thousands of comments. Very unconventional. And that's what I feel is really fabulous about the results that I have produced. Like each one of them has been special in their own way.
Yeah.
And even though some of them couldn't make it to IIT, even then they have a story. Like I remember one student, he messaged me saying, "Sir, you will not remember me because I was not a rank holder, but I used to love your lectures and everything. Now I have opened a food truck, which is doing really well.
Okay.
And it's something very unique, items and all of that. And he has many branches.
Okay.
And he's like, you never ever judged me because I was not scoring well. You used to be normal to everyone.
Yeah.
And now he's doing very well in life.
So I think the takeaway is that life does not end if you don't get into IIT or NEET or if you don't clear NEET, right?
Correct.
I mean, there's like anything in the world that you can do.
Yeah. So you get these random messages, random times. So that's when you feel proud.
Right. So one subject that you did not like in school at all?
Oh, biology. Sorry, we have a lot of biology teachers out there at the background.
Biology.
I told you, right? I fainted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the problem is I couldn't study it because I used to faint in the class. And the worst part, I remember once because I think teacher also realized that I didn't like biology. So I was just commenting. Like I told, I love commenting and make some jokes and all of that. So the teacher is like, come here. And the teacher was teaching some vertebrate versus invertebrate animal something.
Animal kingdom.
And the teacher lifted my shirt. See, this is a vertebra. I am like, of all the people, you found me to show the vertebra.
So you're standing in the class and your teacher
I'm facing.
is up.
I thought the teacher is going to whack me now.
Yeah.
Like, turn around. I'm like, no. I'm like this. Because right, that time you used to get beaten by scale.
Yeah.
So I'm like this. No, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
And teacher is slowly lifting. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Okay. And then she's like, this is a vertebra.
Vertebra and something she was explaining. This bone is like this. That. I'm like, okay, something. Then I had that audacity, ma'am, I didn't see the vertebra. Please call some other student. Like, get lost.
And then she must have kicked you out of the class.
No.
She's
that is the punishment.
Nice teacher.
Nice teacher.
Achha. Coffee, chai or studio gossip? What is that one thing that keeps the teachers going?
Our teachers going?
Especially our YT teachers.
Actually, see, gossip is there outside the studio and even inside the studio.
Yeah.
But it is always like, what reel should we make? Okay, what content should we make? So it's always like that.
So do you see yourself as teachers, just teachers now, or like teachers / content creators?
Yeah, teachers / content
influencers.
Creators. I don't know influencers. We don't know how many people we influence indirectly, directly, but it feels like we do influence because the kind of messages we get.
Yeah.
So 100% it is there. We don't want to be influencers, but we end up influencing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the good way of influence.
In the good way, yeah.
Yeah. And what's that one slang word that your students have used that you have secretly Googled?
What secretly? I've asked them, bro, what is this? I don't understand.
Yeah, I remember. So, like when we were having a discussion like 2-3 days ago, and then
Yeah.
you said something, and then you said yo.
Yo.
I'm like, sir, what was like yo is a Gen Z slang,
New
right?
word,
And I was
yeah,
like,
no.
no, sir, no, yo is not a
It's
Gen
not
Z
even
slang.
millennial. I
It's
think
not
it's a
even
boomer.
it's a boomer slang. So,
Boomer slang.
right. So, sir, that's
So
it.
yeah, I think I have
for
googled sus and skibidi and all these things. Skibidi and what else? Something riz and then aura
Riz,
forming.
not Riz, sir.
Riz. Yeah, riz. Something and all. Yeah.
So that was an amazing session. Thank you so much for being here. And before we end this podcast, I have just one last question. What is that one message that you want to give your students on this Teachers' Day?
Okay. So it might seem a bit unconventional. The thing is, guys, don't just study your subjects, because in school, at least I don't remember any of my subjects that I have learned. What I remember is the fun I had, plus whatever values the teacher added me outside the classroom, or even during the classroom, whatever stories the teacher told me. So that is what I remember, and that is what I think you too will remember. You are not going to remember any of the formulas, and especially when you kids ask, sir, where are we going to use this in real life? I don't think you are going to use this in real life. Okay? So you might use a couple of things here and there, but otherwise you're not going to use much of it. It's the thought process of approaching the problem is what you're going to use. You're not going to use integration. How you are using that integration, that thought process is what is going to be useful in your life, and that is what is going to take you ahead. So just go with the flow and enjoy your school life or college life, and just keep learning from whatever is there around you. It's not just physics, chemistry, maths, bio, whatever it is.
Thank you so much, sir. That's Shreyas, sir. Out of syllabus, but straight into your hearts. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep learning out of syllabus.